Stadium in Eugene. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Oregon Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Buckeyes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll go play action with Moore. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know, receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise. Wasting no time taking a shot. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on...
Snagged it, and there's running room. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver there working on the crossing route. And a big thing for the quarterback there, you've got to be able to give your receiver time to work through all the traffic, get by the linebackers in the middle of the field, and work all the way over to the other side. The offensive line has to give the quarterback time, and the QB's got to be patient, but it all worked out perfectly, and they're able to get a big play.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to change this route. Zayin. Firing to the right, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Zayin back to the air. Quickly complete. Runs through a man. He might have some space. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier, inbounds, and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dante Moore. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Moore will throw. Rushes on him. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And just when you thought the worst was over, the first drive they fumble it, and on the second drive they fumble it. 2 drives, and they can't hold on to the football.
He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. That pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Slings it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a...
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running inside, it's Davison. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here's Moore to throw. Looking down the middle. Fires it incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. Rolling right and going deep. Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you work...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Moore to throw for it on fourth down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Still running at the 40. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Moore with the play fake. A strike downfield. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The run inside. It's Davison. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. Throwing Moore. Here's the pressure. Desperately looking. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? on the run. It's Davison. Breaks into the open. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab in the end zone. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Sayin from the gun on third down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Sayin to throw for it on fourth. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back to its own great field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
More. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Moore from the gun on third down. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And I absolutely understand wanting to make a play for your team, man, but you've got to know when to give it up. You're at this part of the field, man. This is the part of the field where you throw the football. You get rid of it. You don't take a sack because what that does now to your field goal operation, it makes it a lot longer. Now the decision becomes a lot harder for this offense when he could have just thrown the football away and not taken the big loss.
To throw, it's Sayin. Finds us back in the middle. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making checks. Throwing, Sayin. Pressure coming. Working that left side now. I think he wanted to take a shot there, and he took a shot all right and dumped the ball off to the running back.
There's no doubt, Reese, and he took a shot, but I think he did the right thing. I want to push the ball down the field. I want to make big plays, but when it's not there, be smart. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Hauls it in. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Say it. He's got his man, makes the grab. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Run in the red zone, it's Jackson. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dante Moore. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Moore to the air. Got his man. Still on his feet. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Dante Moore wants to throw again. A shot toward the end zone. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Here's Moore to throw. Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking for room, it's Jackson. At the 35, he's loose. Turning it on. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense, and to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Quarterback may change this route. Here's Sayin to throw. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. The throw to the outside is complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Now here's Sayin. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Throwing more. Under fire. And it's a sack.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bullets, guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position, and right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. Here's a heat. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. Fourth down, Moore. Right down the middle. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
I know.